Hey guys, it's me. This is your sign to stop worrying about the future. Stop. If you're worrying about the future, I need you to take that worry, make a little present box, put the worry in that present box, close that present box, seal it up, mail it to really far away from me, and put it in the mail. Make sure to stamp it and let it go. And you're probably like, okay, so like, how am I gonna just let it go? Like, I have every reason to be worried. I have every reason to be insecure about this. I have every reason to have a doubt about this. I love how you can like use your imagination to think of all these worries that have not happened yet, that have literally not happened. You're just, honestly, this is what this is. When you worry about the future, you're literally just making an assumption about the future. You know, just because something happened in the past does not mean it's gonna happen in the future. And like, that's not to say like, oh, go back to a toxic ex and like think it's gonna be different. Like, it's not, that's a different situation. The fact that you've gotten over every challenge in your life this far shows that you're a winner. Like, not to say that if you fall down, you're a loser. No, hun. I don't feel like you're ever a loser. Let's get a grip together. Let's get a grip together. Life is not to be taken for granted, guys. Life is beautiful. Like, seriously, your choice of how you live life is your power. Like, that is your superpower. Because no one can take that choice from you. If you're someone who likes to manifest like me, here we go. Guys, I never thought I'd be the person in front of the camera talking about this. But I'm just saying, manifesting has actually changed my life. And what does this word mean? Manifesting. You're able to bring things into your life. Like, literally whatever you want, you're able to cultivate. And I don't care what anyone says. I have literally done this. I have flown myself out places for free, did not pay for anything. I just like wanted something and it freaking came to me. Like, I wanted to travel the world. Boom. I wanted a full scholarship to college. Boom. I wanted to find myself at a wealthy place. Boom. I like literally wanted to be living my best happy life. Boom. I wanted this as a career. I got it. I wanted to do this like in the summer. I got it. Like, it's like literally anything I want, I have. I get it. I get anything I want, like, all the time. It's amazing. And it gets to the point where it's like, is life real? Is life real? How is it this easy? Like, are you kidding me? But it takes discipline, guys, up here. You are taking control. Listen, guys, journaling, getting to know yourself, okay? Getting to recognize your thought patterns, getting to recognize what you believe. Your beliefs are basically wired into your brain. I'm sorry, you cannot just decipher the future based on what happens in the past. Baby, if you hold on to the past, it becomes a cycle. Watch, literally holding on to grudges, you're gonna see these same kind of grudges appear over and over again. That pet peeve that you can't get rid of, as long as that's still your pet peeve, babe, you're gonna keep on seeing that as a pet peeve. It's just gonna keep on bothering you. Whatever you keep on allowing to bother you will bother you. Whatever you keep on allowing into your life will keep coming into your life. It is literally you. You are the one who says, no more. No more, no more, no, I don't want that, no. You decide what you want in your life. And when you do that, when you say, I am taking this stand, thank you, I'm taking control of my life, I am driving, I'm on the road, my car, I'm driving. Look at how life will change for you when you take the power from everything outside of you. You're like, hey, so all these external things, my job, my relationships, stresses in life, all this stuff does not have power over me because I know I am good. I am good. Like, being grateful for what you have and being satisfied. Let me tell you what, people who literally do not come from anything, they are like, I swear you will see them successful, guys. They jump. When you come from a place where it's like, this sucks, you have that power to be like, I don't want to live in a life that sucks anymore. Like, I don't want to be sad forever. I'm literally sick of this. I don't want to see these same relationships play out. I'm setting my boundaries and that's it. That's it. Nobody can come past those boundaries. Nobody, because I'm done. I'm sick. I'm sick of allowing myself a certain amount of money into my life. I'm sick of not dreaming big. I want a lot. I want a lot because I can do with a lot, because I have power to do a lot with a lot. I deserve it. And when you start to say, like, think like that, this like high self-worth, with this high desire for what you want, really appreciating what you desire in your life and striving for big things, because why not? Like, if you want to, you might as well. You got one life. Just, who cares? Just do it. Just do it. You have one life. If you have a crazy big dream, why are you not going to act on it? Because of your job that you committed to 3 years ago that is now demanding you to work 5 times a week from 9 to 5. Who made that life for you? I'm gonna be so honest. Like, you did. You said yes. You said yes to the things that created that life. But you know what will happen if you start saying no to things like that? Your life changes, and it's scary. It can be a scary change sometimes because you're like, what's gonna happen now? Like, I don't know what's gonna happen now. It's the unknown. But the point is the unknown is literally better than what you're living in now. And it takes really knowing your emotions, really understanding how you feel, okay? If you feel depressed in your life, that could be a big sign that something needs to change. If you feel unsatisfied in certain areas of your life, that is a huge sign that something needs to change. Listen to your mind and listen to your body, guys. There is something better out there for you. You're not working with this life anymore. You need to reassess, because if the longer you deny yourself the things that will make you feel better about your life, the things that you dream of, the things that you wish for, the things that literally give you this like light inside of you, the more you deny that, it's like neglecting that inner child. You can't have it because I committed to this job. Are you kidding me? Who is living this life for you? Your job or you? Who is gonna die one day? Your job or you? Let me tell you something. The world goes on and on and on, and people will be doing what you're doing. There's so much to do in this life, and it's just not worth it to let it pass. And I want you guys to understand this, because the more you think about it in a way of this time is precious, my time is precious, the more willing you will be to set boundaries for yourself, the more willing you will be to make the best out of your life, to reassess the things happening in your life. Maybe I don't like this. Maybe I should ask myself deeper questions to get myself to this place, of self-understanding and self-love. Because seriously, through self-love and recognizing the control you have, you are going to make this world a better place. Because if people just realized how much they were in control, emotions, we will not be fighting all the time. We would not be using these prideful things against us, be using what we perceive to be the best for us as an excuse to not live our best life. Because really, what is the best for us? You know what the best for you is. There are things that make you feel happy to live. And remember that you can cultivate that feeling if you want to. You are in control. Sometimes it feels very uncomfortable to be in control. Sometimes we don't want to be in control because we're scared of making the wrong move, okay? Sometimes we feel like there's this anxiety around doing something, around making or committing to an action. We are meant to make mistakes. It's okay to make mistakes, but living in fear of mistakes denies you experiences. It denies you growth. That is so important. If you want to be satisfied with your life, you need to be making some kind of growth, some kind of change. It's like a plant. It's like any cycle of life. Humans, we have all this cognition, all this way of being that's different from other species. Like the way we can use abstract thought, it's actually so powerful. Like the way we can visualize things, we can think beyond what's actually physically happening. These ideas that become creations evolve us as a society. Literally, like art. Art is always evolving society because people's ideas are being translated into a way that can be perceived. A lot of changes come from art because people are communicating their ideas and they're creating their ideas, and other people resonate with that and they see that and they're inspired by that, and that is change. You literally are a beautiful being because you can create things that can move the hearts of others. Like, isn't that crazy? Any idea that you have, any new way of creating that you have, act on it. Like, it's really, there's nothing that you can lose. I feel like you only lose when you say no to yourself, when you do not take that shot. What is it? You miss 100% of the shots that you don't take. Damn straight. Yes, you do. Sad reality. Don't be sad reality. Don't be like Kevin. Y'all know the Duolingo memes? Okay, I'm not gonna even. Don't be like Kevin, who missed his Spanish lesson. Be like Steve, who's investing in stocks or something. I feel like living is just learning, and I think that's freaking amazing. Like, learning is so cool. Guys, you can learn languages, you can learn how to garden, you can learn how to play guitar, you can learn how to literally like do anything. You can do so much. You're driving this boat of life. You got it. It's about what you want to do. Also, trust me, guys, your intuition and the universe, whatever you believe in, I don't even care if you believe in nothing. Let me just tell you, I don't know what it is, but something bigger, something maybe we're just connected with maybe even just nature, I don't know, or just existence, metaphysics, quantum physics, like I don't freaking know where this is going, but I'm just saying there is something that we're connected to, and it's crazy. And it could be love, it could just be energy, whatever. We have such a connection to that universe, to that energy that just creates life. Like there's a crazy connection, because I swear every time I take on new beliefs, because whenever I used to be super insecure and really just like sad and let the world basically run me over, like when I was a victim to life and just complaining and giving everyone power, like I didn't see where I had my power, everything was so overwhelming. Like I never felt happy. But when I started to see like the good parts of my life, the parts where I can create, where I can use my emotions to make beautiful things, where I can choose who I'm around, where I can choose where I want to go, where I can choose to believe in myself, it's like that optimism just started rising. And with that optimism, I swear the world responds. The world is like, you want to live a good life? Let me give you a good life. Let me give you the best life you could ever imagine. I'm not even kidding. Like, I just want what I want. And I always get it. I always, like, it's like literally, I just want it. I just have to want it. And the world is like, yes, babes, for you. Like, it's like, because you deserve it. We have this worry of like who we're gonna become. Are we gonna become corrupt if we end up having too much money? Are we gonna, lose these people if we end up going down this route? Are we gonna end up losing this comfortable way of life, this way of life that we are so used to living, if we end up choosing what we feel called to? And these anxious thoughts just start to pile up and pile up and pile up, and it's like you never even get to try what you wanted to try because you were so busy thinking instead of doing. And the thing is, life is not about thinking all the time. If life was about thinking, I think you would just be sitting in a rocking chair and reading a book all the time. But is that life? Is that life? It's a part of life. Like, not every philosophy is something you have to believe. Not every belief of someone else is something that you have to take on. If someone calls you names, if someone tells you you can't do something, that is not a belief that you have to take on, no matter how much they argue that they're right. You do not have to take that point. You don't have to believe this is not realistic for me because XYZ said so. Because it was ingrained in me since childhood that I cannot have this much money. I have to work 10 times harder than everyone else to make this much money. Are you gonna let that belief dictate you? If you let that belief dictate you, it's going to be a reality, I promise. But the world is so much more. Honestly, I'm telling you, as somebody who's experienced this, like, you can have everything you want. There is nothing you can't have. There's nothing. And I'm sorry, like, you are the one who chooses how you want to see it. You're the one who chooses whether you believe it's going to work or not. And that's the story. Not everything is as it seems. Like, for me, when I was applying to colleges and all that, I was like, and by the way, let me just tell you about the scholarships, the way scholarships work in America. They literally, it's so sad, guys. Like, so many people cannot afford college. Like, it's crazy. I literally was like, I am not going to college if I don't get a full scholarship. Like, I'm not going because I'm not paying for my college. But I also am going to college. But I also really want to go to college. So I'm going to go to college and I'm going to get a scholarship. Like, in my mind, it was like, there's just no chance I'm not going to. I literally wanted it, so I worked for it. But it didn't feel like working hard. It felt like I was just doing what was meant for me. Like, it felt right. Like, I wanted this. I also just love school. I love school. I love learning. So it's just one of those things where it's like, when you really connect to something and you go for it, you're going to get it. Like, point blank period. You were the one in control. The hardest thing, honestly, the most brave thing you can do is say, F it. I'm gonna believe what I want to believe. I'm gonna believe what I want to believe. Everything that I want is going to come true. And you're going to get it. The thing is all it takes is really believing in yourself. Because when you believe in yourself and you trust in the world and you're at peace, you're living in the present moment, because to you, it's like, you know you're gonna get what you want, so you're not worried about it. You know there's a natural flow to life. Not everything happens at once. Things flow naturally into your life. Be open to receiving it. The beauty of life is being present. That is what aliveness is. Aliveness is not the future. Aliveness is not the past. It is the present. Whatever you're existing in is what you're living in. So embrace that, because when you embrace the present, like, guys, your frequency, I swear to God, it goes from like, I hate my life, this is like really sad, and I can't get what I want. It goes from like this self-loathing, self-pity vibe to wow, you know, even if I'm sad, at least the clouds are looking so beautiful. Like, I am just so grateful. It's finding things that make you smile. Let yourself be open to being happy. Let yourself be open to that idea. Okay, maybe today I'm gonna find something that's gonna make me smile. Just put it out there. Just put it out there. Affirming, seriously, self-talk is another thing that really enhances your way to manifest, your way to create, because you're changing your thought patterns when you start speaking new ways, when you start thinking in new ways. Understand that you're at the right point of your life. Everything is flowing in naturally. Just be happy and satisfied and grounded in the present. Honestly, that's the best way to do it. Because when these things are coming into your life, because of how open you are to the world and how at peace you are, it's just gonna feel like, wow, I don't even have to worry about it. Because the truth is you do not have to worry about it, guys. You're not meant to worry. I swear you're not meant to worry. Like, this anxiety stuff is like, it's giving fight or flight. Like, yeah, survival mode if I have to get away from a predator, but I'm not going to use it because I'm worried about being 5 minutes late somewhere. There's no life-death consequence to a lot of these things. And the more that we stress ourselves, the more used to we get to stressing ourselves, and the more our bodies get used to stress, our health changes. Stress is a killer. Do what you can to not be stressed. Meditating, exercising, expressing yourself, doing these things that actually release emotions will help you release stress, and that's so important. So remember, you guys have so much control over yourself, okay? You are able to change your reality. You're able to change how you see things. Trust yourself, trust your intuition. You're gonna get everything you dream of. Remember, be grounded, be present, breathe, guys. You're at the right place. You're at the right place. Everything is coming at its right divine timing. Trust me. I promise you. Just believe. Okay. Bye, loves. I hope you enjoyed, and stay tuned for more. Bye-bye.